finally, from pulling pints to pounding pavements. Pub landlord, comedian Almurray is taking on a new persona as a walking tour guide just for one day, though. Tomorrow he'll be leading a 23-mile trek across London, taking in some of the city's Second World War sites. He's been telling Rags Martel what people can expect.
So, Al, this is the start of the walk?
Yes, this is the start line, as we're calling it, here in Canning Town, and we're going to go all the way to Barnes.
Out of the pub and into the past. Almurray's leaving the bar behind to talk history. London and World War II, there's just so much history, isn't it?
Yes, it's all the history, particularly in this part of London, in the East End.
Some people will be surprised that you're such a history buff.
Yes.
They might know you as a comedian,
Yeah.
but you're big on your history.
Yes, I mean, I'm very, very interested in history, particularly the history of the Second World War, because the thing about that war was it involved everyone, whether they liked it or not. You know, the whole population had to mobilise one way or another. And it doesn't just mean the people who were in the Army, the Air Force or the Navy. It was families coping with it. It was women going to work. It was factories turning themselves into the production around to be dedicated to the war effort. Children being evacuated. It affected absolutely everyone. And its footprint is enormous on the country we live in now.
What's your name, my darling?
Sharon.
Sharon?
For years, we've known him as the pub landlord.
Meaning Karen, spelt wrong. Yeah.
But these days, he's more history podcaster and author. Are you surprised by the success of your podcast and your history?
I am hugely surprised. With the podcast, it's been an absolutely extraordinary thing to discover this big listenership. One of the interesting things about the Second World War, the footage is always in black and white, but this was a thing that happened in colour. And what we're doing by having all these people come to listen and share their experiences, we're colouring the picture in. And we're marching all the way through the East End.
And from his hit World War II podcast, We Have Ways of Making You Talk, a charity walk has emerged from his listeners to help a cancer charity.
So they've organised this walk, and basically I've got to go on it. Really, it's a grassroots thing that's come from our listeners.
The walk across London is raising funds for Finley's Touch, a charity set up in memory of a lost relative.
So Finley, my nephew, died of a very, very rare blood cancer 3 years ago. In a way, what we're trying to do with Finley's Touch is be the thing we needed when it happened to us. And the fact that my listeners have rallied to this, it's amazing. Really very humbling. And I'm a stand-up comedian show-off. I'm not a humble person. And so people who make me express humility are doing me a big favour.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I love that. It's making me almost well up.
Oh, don't be daft. And then all the way down.
Walking for Finley's Touch sets off Saturday morning from Canning Town Tube, led by Almurray, with everyone welcome to join in. Rags Martel, ITV News.